Hi guys, welcome to another class of Pilates at TZ. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we just need a block or a towel if you've got a small Pilates ball and a nice heavy weight. I'm using 12 kilos, a nice sort of 10 kilos, 5 would even do. We're working inner thighs today. So just to warm up, just to make sure we pull the shoulders down the spine, open into the front of the chest, taking the feet to shoulder widths apart, toes turned out, bend the knees, bringing your arms up so we're in goddess pose for yoga, open the front of the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine and sink low. Stretch it up, release the hands. Interlacing the hands behind the back. If you can and you're more flexible, closing the palms. Otherwise you can open. You're going to inhale, same distance, and fold forward, lifting the front or the hands off the butt. Release it. Change into the unnatural latch. So if you can, take in from the pinky finger all the way to the top. Inhale. Fold, lift the hands off the butt, fold forward, bend the knees, and release. Grabbing your weight, whether it's a dumbbell, a kettlebell, whatever it is. I'd like the feet 2 shoulder widths apart, a little bit wider. Pull the core in. I don't want you to round into the chest. So open into the front of the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine. We're going to sink down and up. I want you to focus on working into inner thigh. So yes, you'll feel the outer thigh, but focus on working deep into the inner thigh. Pull the abs in, inhale, squeeze down. Don't come up all the way, squeeze down. Little movement, push those knees out. Keep the back nice and straight. Don't forget to breathe. So it's hard, the breath is on the harder part. For me, coming up is more work. Inhale. Or going down actually is a lot. So maybe it's an inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale up. 4, 3. Feel those inner thighs working. That's where we're aiming here. 1. Keep the abs pulled in, shoulders relaxed. 2, 3. I think it is harder going down to focus on keeping the back straight, lifting the chest, pushing the knees out. 8. 8 more. 8. 7. 6. Push those knees out. Squeeze it down. 4. 3. 2. 1. Squeeze it down. Hold it. Lift the front of the chest. Pull the abs in. 6, 7, 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Parallel the feet, fold forward, hands rest underneath the shoulders. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. If you lift the heels, into the heels, lift the feet, the toes. Coming up. So now we're going to hold it at the bottom, focusing again on inner thigh. Shoulders relaxed. Pull the abs in. We're going to squeeze down and stretch it up. But don't lock the knees. 2. Squeeze it up. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5. 6. 7. 8. Open the front of the chest. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Next set, last set of this. Squeeze it as low as you can. Keep the chest open. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Exhale down and squeeze it up. Three. Squeeze. I'm feeling more inner thigh than outer because I'm focusing more on opening into those inner thighs. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and low. Push those knees out. Pull the abs in, keep the back straight. 2, 1. Squeeze, hold as low as you can. Lift the chest. Squeeze those inner thighs out. Tuck your tailbone. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parallel the feet. Fold forward. Bend and stretch. One more bend. To me, that is super delicious. Coming up. Now, taking the feet a little bit wider, and we're going to sink to one side. I want you to focus on a straight back. We're not leaning forward, and pull the shoulders down the spine. Not wearing them as earrings, opening into the front of the chest. So, you can parallel your feet. My one lady found that her ankles were hurting. So as long as you're feeling the inner thigh as you go down and up, then that's all I want. I'm feeling more this inner thigh. Maybe you'll feel it more on the other. Maybe both. So keeping the one leg straight, bend to that side. 1, 2. Squeeze. Remember the focus is on the inner thighs. 5. Don't lock, especially if you lock your knees. Keep those knees soft. 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Squeeze it down. 2. Set. So squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 6, 7, 8. Change sides. Squeeze those inner thighs. 2. So why you take it longer is to get more of a stretch into this inner thigh of the straight leg. 6, 8, 8, 7. Remember to soften the knee, not lock at the top. If you do lock, shoulders relax. Pull the core in. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Stretch it up. Now we're going to alternate, but stay low and just sink side to side. 1, 2, 3. Remember to breathe. Pull the core in. Nice and tight, shoulders relaxed. 6, 7. So I don't want you coming up and down. It's down. 2, 3, 4. I'm definitely feeling inner thigh. 7, 8. Last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. So just fold forward, walk the hands forward, shift onto, or actually push the bum back, and bend and stretch. Coming up. Now we're going to lift the one heel. Again, my ladies were complaining about lifting the heel. So maybe just be light. No, lifting the toes, keeping the heel down. Maybe just lift the toes, be light in that knee, in that foot, and then sink into this knee a little lower. So let's go. 1, 2. If you can't lift the toes and it's uncomfortable, keep the foot down, just lift the toes off the mat, not the whole ball of the foot. 7, 8. I guess it also depends on the surface you have. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Squeeze, feel the stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch those legs. 6, 7, 8. Lift the chest and release it down. Changing sides and then we'll stretch. So either lift the toes or lift the ball and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6. Lift the chest. Pull that core in. Shoulders relax. 2, 1. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Hold it here. Lift the chest. Sink a little deeper. 6, 7, 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Release the weight. Heel toe the feet together. For the next thing we're going to do, I want your back foot a little bit away from the right or the front foot in a 45 degree angle. Your right foot at a 90 degree, and I want you to lift the inner arch. So you're essentially on the outside of that foot. Imagine it's like a blade. You're on the outside, and then you open the knee, lift the chest, and sink down. 1, 2. If this is too much of an angle for the knee, you can lift the foot or take it a bit wider. Otherwise, we squeeze. 1, 2. So you're feeling the inner thigh working here. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5. Sure, burning into inner thigh. 2, 1. Last one. Bend those arms to get lower. Open the chest. 6, 7, 8. Bend and hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Changing sides. Taking the front foot 90 degrees. That back foot out a bit at a 45 degree angle. Hands are on the mat. Straight back. Turn to the outside of that foot. Lift the inside. and squeeze. 1, 2. So opening into that knee, so the knee is almost falling over to feel inner thigh working. 7, 8, 8. We're going to stretch after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and right. Hold it. Sorry, hold. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink down onto your back. Diamond shape with the legs. No, not diamond. Baddha Konasana. So bring the heels closer so that you're stretching the inner thighs. Try and open the front of the chest and fold forward. And gently release. So coming onto one side, no equipment for now, except bring in, top leg comes over. If you can, I like to hold it here. The higher it is, I find the more it works into inner thigh. Lift the chest so we're not collapsing down. Flex the foot, foot is parallel to the ceiling. Flex the toes and squeeze. So I can feel the stretch from my groin to my heel. Squeeze. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Keep it nice and tight. Pull the core in. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6. I'm feeling that burn into that inner thigh. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Change sides. Inhale, straighten that bottom leg. Bring the top leg over. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the foot. Foot parallel to the ceiling. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. We'll stretch after the next set. First side, again same position, but now I want that other arm far out. You're on your hand and you're not putting all your weight. Be light, flex the foot and sit up nice and tall. So the more you up, the more you're going to feel obliques and inner thigh. Squeeze. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Be light in this hand. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope you're not shaking like me. And release it down. Changing sides. So again, wide arm, nice big A. Other leg comes over. Flex that foot. Squeeze up and down. Light in the hand. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Feel that inner thigh from the groin to the heel. 8, 8, 7, 6. The more you push into that hand to lift up, the more you'll feel. And hold it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Soles of the feet together, heels closer, and fold. It's really feeling good. For the next one, we're going to work into inner thigh. So, coming first side and oblique. The leg is now behind the top leg. The other leg is in front. You're on your elbows, sitting up nice and tall. Hand is on the hip. Flexing that foot to the ceiling. You're going to either lift the foot or to go into obliques and inner thigh, lift the back and squeeze. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you have a stack in from the shoulder to the elbow. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. One more set and release it down, changing sides onto that elbow, other foot behind, lift it up. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, 7, 6. Remember, you can put the bum down, just lift into inner thigh. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here. I feel this inner thigh working and obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Maybe just to stretch the inner thigh. This feels good. Changing sides. Then we're going to come lie on our backs. So if you've got a rolled up towel, roll it up nice and tight. If you're using a block, we're on the first option, the thinnest option. So we got small, medium, and large. So we're on the small option. Coming to lie down. Feet are hip width apart. Just make sure you can just touch your heels. The towel, the ball, or the block is between the knees. Squeeze the block. Squeeze the back as high as you can and just hover down. Inhale, squeeze it up. 2, 3, squeeze it up. 4, squeeze as high as you can. 5, keep those inner thighs squeezing. 6, 7, 8, 7, squeeze up nice and high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 1, 2. Squeeze those inner thighs. Feel the back of the thighs working, but it's more inner thighs. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze and lift and hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Second option now. Soles of the feet together. You're going to push the feet into the block, into the towel or the ball. Head is down. Open those knees and you just open wider and squeeze in the block, whatever you're using. Just squeeze it as you open up. Maybe lift the butt a little higher. 1, 2. Upper body's relaxed. 4. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just lifting my head to look at you. 4, 3, squeeze that block, open the knees. 2, 1, feel those inner thighs. 4, 5, 7, 8, squeeze. 2, squeeze into the block. 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze and hold. 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Release it down, soles of the feet together, and stretch it out. So we're stretching for abs and for inner thighs. So working again into the inner thigh. This time, whatever you're using, again I'm using the block, you're going to take it onto the lowest option for the block. The towel you can squeeze nicely and the ball doesn't matter. This time I want the feet as wide as the mat or wider than hip width. Squeeze the knees together, lift up, lift and as high as you can. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze up and down. 1, 2, 3. So the more flexible you are on the back, the higher you're going to get, but it's just about squeezing into back and inner thigh. 7, 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze and hold it. Squeeze the inner thighs, lift the butt, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release it down. Soles of the feet together. Stretch it up. The next one is taking the block, if you're using a block, onto the biggest option. Soles of the feet are together. Squeeze in this time, lifting the head and shoulders. Keep the tennis ball between the chest and the chin. Lift the head and shoulders, lift the back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Keep looking up, don't tuck your chin in, don't use the neck. Exhale. 6. Feel those abs working nicely, inner thighs. 3. The more you want to work deeper, push those heels into the whatever you got there, the towel, the mat, the ball or the block. Pull the abs in, lift a little, set more. 4, 5, 7, 8. Lift and hold. Pull the abs in, lift. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch the arms to stretch above the head, to stretch abs, hyperextending into the back, soles of the feet together. And release. The last one we're going to do of this is now we're going to bring the block is on the thinnest option, or you're using the towel rolled up nice and tight, or the ball, the little Pilates ball. You're going to bring the feet together, open the knees. In fact, let's take it on to the second option just to make it a bit more of a challenge. Squeeze, tuck tailbone, squeeze into the block or the whatever you're using, and squeeze up and down. So I feel the inner thigh and a little bit to the outer back. 4, 5, 6, squeeze the inner thighs, lift up. So squeeze as you lift up. 8, 7, 6. So we're getting shape into the inner thighs, getting it nice and tight, and we're doing the bum at the same time, or the birdie. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Feet wide, knees together to stretch it up. Now, we're going to take, if you're using the block, it's on the second option. If you're using the towel, or the ball is going between the ankles, flexing the feet, turn those knees out, lifting the head and shoulders, squeeze the inner thighs, and squeeze. Maybe lift the butt, lift the head and shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull those abs in. Exhale. 6. Keep the tennis ball between the chest and the chin. 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift and hold. Squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Release it down. And stretch it up. Maybe the bridge is good for you, for your abs. And release it down. The last part of the class, we're going to work into back, inner thigh, with your block, your towel, or ball. But for now, you're going to come light on your, or come into a push-up position. Sorry, before we get down to the belly. I want the hands a little bit wider than the mat, shoulders and elbows in a straight line. So you're shifting forward. I don't want your hands far back or your shoulders far back from your hands. I want them in a straight line or shoulders slightly over, even though you're not under them, you're not parallel. Hands a bit wider, and we're going to do little pulses. So it's keeping the core tight. Don't let the core work. Bend in the arms. Looking a little bit up. Pull the core in. Inhale and squeeze. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep that core tight. Breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way to the mat. Taking the block. So I've got it on the thinnest option. If you're using the ball, you'll go according to that. And if you're using the towel, then you've got to squeeze it. Make it as thick as you can. I feel it more when I actually interlace my feet. My one client didn't. and the rest I'm not sure. So squeeze the inner thighs. So we're working into the back, mid to upper back muscle strengthening, and into inner thighs. So head in line with the spine, squeeze the block, squeeze the ball or the towel, and down. So you can come down if it's too hard, or take your hands behind you, makes it easier. Squeeze, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze the block, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, you can keep your feet together, 7, 8, release it down, arms next to you, ear and cheek to one side, other side. The next one we're going to do is change to the other latch. So your automatic latch, if you're latching, if your feet are together, that's fine. Squeezing whatever you have there, take it to the unnatural way, arms behind you. Sorry, arms to cactus arms, sorry. And squeeze. Squeeze the, if you want to, you can lift the thighs a little. 3, 4, 5, squeeze, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, squeeze those inner thighs, lift the upper body, 7, 8, and release it down. Arms next to you, tuck toes, and push back. Into child's pose. So I've got the block under me, which is quite nice. It's helping me to round into my back and arch, because it's just under my boobs. Round and arch. We're going to do one more set of the bouncing push-ups or pulsing, and then we're going to do the last set with the block or the towel, whatever instrument you're using. So hands are wider, push-up position, shoulders relaxed, and bounce. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Keep the core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sink all the way down, but take your block. So the legs are straight now. The block is on the thinnest option between the ankles. Now you're taking your hands 45-degree angle, head is in line with the spine, squeeze the block, lift the legs, squeeze the upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to keep a straight line from the butt to the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Give it everything you got. The last one. 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release it down. Arms next to you, ear and cheek to one side. Tuck toes. Coming into your box shape just to stretch into that span. Shoulders slightly over the wrists and round. Arch. Round. Arch. Last one. Round. Come into a neutral span. Walking your hands, your one hand forward. Tuck toes. Push back into down dog. Bring in the first knee, so I'm bringing my right knee behind my right wrist, sink back, and then first lift the chest, sink down, opposite hand to the knee that's in front, thread it through, coming up, change in sides, down dog, bring the knee behind the elbow, the wrist, hands in line with the knee, pull the shoulders down the spine, then walking the hand forward, opposite hand pulls through as you stretch. I feel a delicious stretch into the back, tuck toes, come sit on your butt for the last stretch. Baddha Konasana, inner thighs, and then we're going to stretch into the back. So elbows push the knees out, rounding into lower back as if I'm punching you into lower belly. Open the front of the chest and fold. And then you're going to take the feet forward, tuck your chin in, roll down as far as you can, and then open the front of the chest. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me in another class of Pilates with TZ. See you next lesson.